nurse up, y'all. Hey, you guys, let's talk about my journey to becoming a registered nurse. Y'all ready for this? No. I'm like, no, for real, seriously. Are y'all ready for this? Oh my gosh, because what a journey. Let's get into it. Hey y'all, so becoming a registered nurse for me, it wasn't easy. I always have known that I wanted to be a nurse as a kid, as a child. People would say, "Oh, you know how your mama or your uncle or auntie will come up to you and say, what you want to be when you grow up, baby?" What did I say?
I want to be a nurse.
So that's all I know. I have always wanted to be a nurse. I've always wanted to be. It's one other thing that I could have been. If I was not going after nursing, I would have wanted to be a beautician. But when I think about that, I'm like, I don't know if I have the patience for that. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing. So, like I said, I've always known that I wanted to be a nurse. And I always, even working as a young person, I've always found myself in healthcare. There's data entry, customer service, answering calls. I used to be a referral coordinator, but it was all in healthcare. It was all either in a doctor's office or a hospital. The only time I did branch out was I got laid off at a company, and that company used to do backlogs. They used to help companies like Blue Cross Blue Shield or Cigna with their backlogs. So they would take on the task of helping them get out of their backlogs. And so I then started working at a daycare. My aunt, thank God for her, she was the director of a daycare. And so I started working with her. She got me hired on, and I started working with kids, and I love that too. From there, I have a mentor in my life, who's also my pastor as well. I was talking to her one day regarding that, and she said to me, "Where do you want to work? Like, what do you want to do?" And I told her, I want to work at a hospital, because I feel like in order to become a nurse, like, I feel like if I get into that environment, like, that was some way, somehow push me to my destiny, which is becoming a nurse. So she was like, well, you know what? And it's good to have somebody in your life that can guide you, they can give you some good advice, You can't take everybody's advice, but hey. So she was like, where do you want to work? And I'm like, I want to work at a hospital. Okay, well, quit looking at banks and quit looking, because I had gotten laid off, so I'm looking everywhere to work. And it's like, quit looking there, look for a hospital, apply where it is, wherever it is you want to work, apply there. So I took that advice, I quit looking everywhere else, and I applied at a hospital. And so I applied in a hospital and I got hired on. And at that particular hospital, they have a program that is called Grow Your Own Nurses program. And so I'm like, let me apply for that. So I applied for that, and I applied, but then I started also looking into schooling. So I'm looking into courses I need to take and stuff like that. And so I applied for the Grow Your Own program, got turned down 3 times, just to let y'all know. That's why I said my journey was not easy, but it was worth it. And a lot of times when there are challenges in your life, just know that it must be something great at the end, because for some reason you having a hard time getting to that place. So anyway, I applied about 3 times, and I think I did not get accepted until the 3rd time into that program. And so getting accepted into that program, that allowed for my schooling to be paid for. I didn't have to pay for no uniforms, no books, everything was paid for. Literally, I was working for that hospital, and so and you had to stay employed while in school. I think you at least had to be working PRN, which is as needed, but you still had to be working while you're in school. That was not a challenge for me because I was PRN, so that was good. God had strategically positioned everything right in order. I started working for that hospital. I got accepted into nursing school. I think on my second time that you're not a straight A student, you're a B student. I have been told that by a supervisor that I cannot see you going nowhere or being nothing. All I can see you doing is sitting behind this desk. And so all of that negativity that I received before arriving to my journey, I took that and I said, no, you know what? I'm not letting you speak. I'm gonna make you out of a lie, because you're not gonna speak that over my life. And I just sit here like, okay, well, you're right. No, ma'am, you are oh so wrong. Ha! You are wrong, because you said I would never be nothing. But guess what? Today, I am a registered nurse. So I got accepted into the Grow Your Own program, and I started school, and my journey in school was not easy. I first started off, oh my God, those classes were so hard, y'all, because number one, I didn't really put in the effort. I did have to repeat a semester, and I think they give you only one chance to repeat. I had to repeat a semester. I think I failed that class by 0.5, and in nursing school, I'm here to tell you, they give you no points. Don't even look for it. You don't get no points. I don't care if you need I needed 0.5, so that tells you a lot. I had I think I had like a 69, because a 70 was passing, so 69.5, you out. And so I made a 69.5, and I was out, like no extra credit. So anyway, but again, God had it strategically planned for my life. I failed that semester. I was so hurt, so broken, but I did not let my brokenness keep me from pursuing my destiny, because I knew that that's what I wanted to be. And yeah, I'm getting emotional even while I'm talking about it. But so I kept at it. I said, you know what? No, I'm gonna keep at it. In spite of what people have said, you'll never be nothing. You always sit behind this desk. You are a B student and you won't make it in our program. All of that, I took all of that inside of me, and I ran. So I applied again. I got back in the program. I didn't have to start, but I think I had to do, like, I cannot remember what it's called, a letter of readmission or something like that. But I immediately got back in, and when I tell you, I said, oh no, ain't nothing stopping me this time. I made sure, honey, I sacrificed whatever I needed to do. I cannot make it to this party, can't make it to this vacation. I can't make it. I got to study. And so I stayed at it, and so I went through nursing school. I did have some challenges as well, because when you start nursing school, you have to take, just depend on what school you go to. The school that I was going to, you have to take a pharmacology and a math test. So these are not two separate classes that they have you to take on your own. Like, this is not a class. This is something that they send you home with. You need to learn these formulas and how to do them, and or the pharmacology. They'll send you with a list of medications, and you need to learn the mechanism of action. You need to know the side effect and all of that. And so they send you home with that, and they give you, I think, because you're home probably 4 to 6 weeks or something like that. But you have that long to learn all of that, okay? And when you come back to school and you take your exam, you get 3 times, not 4, not 5, 3. They're gonna give you one time. You can take the math test, if you fail it on the first time, you get a second try. You fail it on the second try, you got one more try. And that is it. Hold on, y'all, somebody calling me. I don't know who that is. Oh, I'll call her back. right, so you have 3 times, actually really 2, because that third time, well, yeah. So you have that second time, and then that third, you have 3 times. And then that third time, if you fail it, you're out. You are out. You cannot even get into their program, period. So they were strict on that, and that was a challenge at first, because I think the first couple of times I did fail. I think I may have failed a math, because math has always been a challenge. I don't know about nobody else, but I ain't ashamed to say it either. Math, But yes, I finally got a good tutor, which was one of my classmates, and God gave me an understanding, and honey, I aced that test. So, like I said, God has always been with me through to the end. Make straight A's in nursing school. If you do, I put it like this. I'm not gonna say you're not, because some people do. You do have those people that are just very smart like that will straight A through school. Me, no. No. So, like I had a teacher to say C is for caring. And honey, if you make a C, you better thank God for that C, because I'm telling you, like I said, nursing school is one journey that is not an easy journey. It is tough, and it comes with a lot of studying. A lot of sacrifices, again, has to be made on your behalf in order to do good in nursing school. Well, I finally made it to 4th semester. I was so godly happy. If you don't, if I ain't never been happy in my life. But what made me even more happy is when I got penned. I had my penning ceremony. Lord, I was like, thank you, Jesus. It is over. Let me tell you, it is over. So, that nursing school journey for me, I wouldn't take nothing for it in the world. It was a challenge, but like I said, it was worth it. God had his hand on me the whole way through the journey. I was talked down to, said I wouldn't do it, but God, it's like God sent me an angel. I have I'm gonna say a nursing mentor that and I call him my angel, and he knows who he is. God used him, to get me through this, and I've had challenges even before I graduated. I had challenges with professors. It was horrible, and it was really unnecessary, and so I had to challenge a professor, and God again had my back. He had my back on that. But that was another, literally a professor had me in tears. Yeah, so I'm upset, but I'm trying to keep the respect anyway, because I still want to stay in nursing school. Like I said, if it's anything out there that you want to do, it may not be nursing. It may be something else that you want to do in life. In spite of what people say about it, I don't care who talk down to you about it. If that's what you want to do, in your mind, you have to have a made-up mind and a purposed heart. And you have to have a determination. And if you have that determination, you put your determination to work and you go get it. There's a song out there that say, go get it. Go get your blessing. You go get it. It's not going to come knocking at your door, but you have to chase your dreams. Literally, go get your dream. Go make something of your dream. So, like I said, I do know that God placed me. He strategically placed me here in this field for his glory, and no glory of my own, because I know I would be a fool to think I made it to nursing all by myself. No, I had to have God on my side. I had to. But it is definitely a testimony, and I thank God that he brought me to this field. I'm happy where I am now, and I'm never comfortable, and that's one thing that we as a people, we have to learn not to be comfortable or to get comfortable, and I'm never comfortable where I am. am. So, you know, at this point, you know, God has me doing something right now. He has me in a field of nursing hospice, and that's where I am now. It's not to say that I'm going to be there forever. You know, I make myself available to go wherever it is God would have me to go. Want me to start doing customer service in nursing, then hey, I'm willing to go. One thing about nursing, you're never out of a job. I don't care where you move to, wherever in the United States, out of the country, you will always have a job. Always security, and that is a good thing about nursing. I'm always looking for the next challenge. I'm always looking for, okay, well, I wonder what my next thing gonna be. You know, right now I'm doing this, but okay, I may not stay here. I may be called to do something else, and I have to follow that calling, because believe it or not, there are people's lives that only you will be able to touch in that field, whatever field you in. It don't even have to be nursing. You could be, you know, working at a grocery store. You know, there are lives there that you are purposed to touch. Nobody else can touch them but you. And you know, you can encourage them. You'll be the one that speak. They'll gravitate toward you because you are their God-sent person. You are their angel. You know, a lot of people don't attend church, so you are their church. You are their Bible. You know, and so I thank God for this journey. But I wanted to share my journey with you guys in nursing. I tried to be as brief as I could. Like I said, there's probably a lot of things that are in betweens that I could have shared, but at the end of the day, I made it through every challenge as far as my journey to get here. And so I thank God for that. So, and after I completed my 2-year, because I went to a 2, then I went on to get my bachelor's degree. I think I'm gonna end this video right here. I want you guys to like, I want you to share, and I want you to subscribe. And I'll see you later. Nurse up, baby. Peace.